Before we get into the video, I'd like to introduce you to our special guest, Chewbacca. Anyways, let's get into the review, shall we? What just happened? Yeah, I have no idea where to start with how bad this movie is. Let's just say that this movie was never needed to be made. Yeah, or even if it does, they never needed to add animated stuff in it. Yeah, and speaking of that, I find the character designs and the animation very dreadful. Well, I think this movie should have been animated. Because live action wise it was pretty boring. But I would agree with you about the character design. They could have made it better. Speaking of the character designs, probably the worst character design in this entire movie was Han Solo. He basically looks like Shaggy Rogers with his eyes closed. Who? Scooby-Doo. Oh yeah. Are you sure he doesn't look like Harrison Ford? Does this look like Harrison Ford to you? No. That's what I thought. One thing I didn't like about live action was the action scenes, because they basically used a bunch of deleted scenes from A New Hope. I agree. However, I was very disappointed with myself in this movie, because I only appeared in that deleted scene from A New Hope, which I don't understand why it's in this movie. And I only appeared in a cameo appearance in that animation. Yeah, that's because they were so lazy making a brand new footage. And they weren't lazy making something incredibly boring. I agree. That was stupid. It was even stupider that Luke, Han, Leia, Chewie, 3PO, and R2 had such little screen time. I mostly don't care that Luke Skywalker was barely in it, because the makeup that they used to remove Mark Hamill's scratches from his car accident was absolutely atrocious. I agree with you about his makeup, but I disagree with you about his screen time. Why did they have to make him a part of this when he had a car accident? They should have just let him recover. He basically looks like a Simpson in that makeup, because he looks so yellow. Or a live-action version of Emmett, but blonde. Hey! I also feel like Harrison Ford and Anthony Daniels sounded so bland as their characters. Anthony Daniels more likely. How can you guys tell? Allow me to show you. 3PO, get in here! What is it, Master Magni? I need you to show us how bland you sounded in the animation from the holiday special. Oh no, not the holiday special. I hate that movie. Do I have to? Just this once? Okay. Anything for you, Master Magni. Okay, let's say you're going to say, Master Luke, are you alright? If you are like super worried, what do you sound like? Master Luke, are you alright? Okay, but what did you sound like in this special? Master Luke, are you alright? See? That's how bland he sounded. Thanks for your help, 3PO. You can go now. Anytime, Master Magni. Does anyone else have a complaint? Yeah, well, I actually skipped that part because you're right. It is pretty disturbing, and pretty boring at the same time. About the characters being wasted, I feel like Chewbacca had the most screen time out of all of them. Well, that's why he's our special guest. Anyways, while this movie was bad, I will say that it's not as bad as the sequel trilogy created by Disney. So I'll give it a 3 out of 10. And guys, stay tuned for the next review, because we'll be reviewing Godzilla vs. Kong next. Now that's a movie I'm ready to review. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. But if you like this channel, please subscribe. See you next time.